Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So we had this thing called the evangelism trip retreat, and we went up to Gatlinburg. Some of you guys know where that is, and some of you guys don't. But we went up there to get taught how to spread the Lord, and just a bunch of Christian stuff. And we got to talk about how to spread your testimony, how to talk about your testimony, tell people about your testimony, and that was fun. And then we got to there's this thing called the Sky Altar. It's very pretty. That's beautiful. It has a cross and two different stones on right and left, and it's just a big open space on top of a hill. And some of you guys know where Wayfloy, Gatlinburg is. Some of you guys do, and some of you guys don't. I got to stay a weekend up there in Wayfloy with my church, with a bunch of people, probably 50 or 60, 70 of them. And we got to, yesterday night, we went to the chapel. It's called the Chapel in the Woods. It's basically a church, but it's a chapel. So we went there, we walked there, and we had a great time. We were singing, having a good time. Pastor Andrew was just teaching, having a good time, and then he came up to this one part. He said, "Everybody, get your white sheet of paper." We had this white little sheet of paper, and he said, "Write a name of whoever is not saved on that piece of paper." So I did. Her name is Jubilee Kaysen. She is a good friend of mine, but she hates me. She hates me. She doesn't like me at all. She cussed me out and a bunch of other things all over text, but, you know, spread the love. She doesn't like me, but she knows that, she does not know actually, but God knows that I love her. Just not in a loving way, just like I love her. So, she's not saved. I put the name down on the paper, and I prayed, and I prayed, and I prayed to the point where I was crying in that chapel. And then, the pastor, Andrew, he said, "Get that sheet of paper, and you're going to walk to the Sky Altar." He said it to everybody in the room. He said, "You're going to walk single file, space by people. One person goes out the door, he waits, another person goes out the door, and then he waits, and then another person goes out the door." And then we walked about, probably about the 50-yard dash on a football field, or probably like the 60-yard dash on a football field, that far. And then we went up to the it's called the Sky Altar. It's called the Sky Altar, and it's where it's a cross and I'm probably saying this twice. It's a cross with two different stones, right and left, and it's a big open space on top of the hill. So we went up there. We walked all the way there, single file, praying, begging to God that this person, this friend, will get saved. I don't care how many months or days or years it takes. I just want this person to be saved. That's what I told him specifically. And I walked up there. I even walked through the woods all the way up there. And I got down on my knees and I threw the piece of paper right up against it. Well, I didn't throw it. I placed it right next beside the cross. And then I prayed to God, hoping that this person would get saved. Just crying my eyes out with everybody else around me, doing the exact same thing I was doing. They were just praying for a different person. So, this person I love, I'm really hoping she gets saved.
And I know it's not
And
much, but I've
just,
nothing
it's
else fit
hard
for
to see a person,
you.
but knowing that they're not
Except
saved
for
and knowing
hearts
one day they're going to go to hell. I don't want this person to go to hell. And whoever's watching this video, if you're not saved, I want you to come find me at Blue Springs Baptist Church in Tennessee. Blue Springs Baptist Church. Alright? My name's Noah Elliott. You guys, most of you guys may know me, but just go talk. Just find me. And then if you got questions to ask about getting saved, go talk to Andrew. He'll help you out, and especially most of the small group leaders there. They'll help you out. So, thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Well, hi man, I'm not finished here. Hi, we got down on our knees and we prayed, and then after that we stood up. Well, I stood up and I went back, and everybody was standing around me just crying, trying to calm down at least. And that was probably one of the closest days I've ever felt to God. This was yesterday night around 7 or 8. It was the closest day I've ever in my life felt close to God. I could feel Him. It was very important to me. Jared, our preacher, our church preacher, he came up there in the middle of all of this, and he said, this is outside, by the way, this is outside. So, he came up there and he said, this is probably the most important things, the most specialist things you have ever done in your lifetime to help these people. And he was crying a bit when he said it too. I was definitely crying. After that, we walked back down and went to the chapel, got all of our stuff, and then we walked back to the place that we were staying at, and then we just played games the rest of the night. That was a really good day. I will see you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see some of you guys at school tomorrow. Okay? Peace out, guys. See you.
Shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me.